All right, Samsung. Now we're talking.
Get daily tech news in a way that doesn't suck. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Front Page Tech, of course, the show that gives you all the latest tech news from one geek that is me to another that is you. I got a horrible feeling that this episode is just gonna set the comment section on fire. So, do me a favor, just hear me out, all right? Actually, watch the episode, hear what I have to say before you try to set me on fire. Cool? Cool. All right, so story numero uno for the day. Kind of a fun one. Question for you. If you were Mark Zuckerberg, and let's say the CEO of a major tech company that made a very specific mobile device criticized you, what would your response be? Well, you might decide to command your employees to stop using products from that tech company. This is all because Tim Cook directly, sort of indirectly, criticized Mark Zuckerberg in terms of how important privacy is to Apple and maybe not so important to Mark Zuckerberg. And reportedly, he was so angry about this that he told his employees not to use iPhones, and now everyone has to use an Android device. Now, this is a report, but Facebook has sort of denied to comment on this, so I think it's pretty safe to say that this totally fucking happened. Aw, poor little Mark Zucky is pouty. Oh, Marky, are you angry, buddy? It's like that pissed off dad that just takes the toys away from the kids when he's mad. You took their toys away, Marky. You mad, bro? Hey, so future Jern, real quick. I already filmed in Brian's editing. We already did the whole thing, but I just had a quick thought. What if, hear me out, what if Tim Cook responded to Mark by saying, okay, no Facebook on the App Store then? Like, could you imagine what, real question, this is a real question. What would happen to Facebook if you could no longer get it on an iPhone? Just a thought. Ladies and gentlemen, Google today has officially rolled out something for the Pixel devices, and that something is witchcraft. Night mode, ladies and gentlemen, it is here being released to the Pixel phones. We've been getting looks at night sight for a bit now since they announced it. All those looks have been fairly impressive, and now everybody gets the impressive thing. And like, no joke, I can't lie, it's kind of incredible. Like, here's a picture without night sight, and then here is a picture with night sight. That is not even fair. Listen, there was already no doubt. There is zero argument against Google's image processing. First of all, the past couple years, the Pixels have been amazing in terms of the camera that ships with those devices, borderline untouchable, and not even because of the actual sensor inside, but more because of software implementation. And this is just blowing up that gap, like the gap between Pixel devices and the camera image processing, and then every other device is like not even close. And I'm pretty sure this is not software implementation. This isn't software anymore. This is witchcraft. Okay, so this last bit. Samsung wants to fold more stuff, apparently. Now, first I'm going to tell you sort of what's going on or what could happen, and then I will run down the reasons why I think that this is actually a good thing. So, by way of a phone arena post, we see a device, at least illustrations of a device from Samsung that would be a tablet that folds. So, effectively, with this device, there are two hinges. It divides the actual tablet panel into sort of three sections. So it's a normal tablet, looks like a normal tablet, and you can fold it up. Now, here's the part I'm kind of iffy on, and I'll get to this, but the report says that if you prefer a smaller version of the display, you can just fold the display's left side behind the rest. And according to that report, it would deactivate the relevant portion of the panel while leaving others active. So again, here's the imaging of this device, and I want to be clear, there is absolutely no guarantee that we will ever see this executed upon, that we will never see this in the real world. Samsung might never release this, but I hope they do. Now, I know, if you've watched this show before, then I have some explaining to do, right? I've been known to brutally mock the foldable phone that Samsung showed off in an event last week. But let me give you a rundown as to why this is different, because I know a lot of people are like, well, John, what the fuck? You thought that was stupid, but this is okay? What's the difference? The difference, my friends, potentially expectations. You've heard me say before, every time this comes up, that I think the tech is amazing. It's crazy. We're in the future. The Samsung can do this, that they're innovating. This is all great. It's all amazing. Samsung has so many resources and they got a lot of smart people. Wow, we're in the future. This is great. Samsung has always been great at just doing things because Samsung, because they can. But just doing it does not make it the future. Like, well, a lot of stuff that we've seen early on looked weird and didn't seem practical, and now it's in our lives, like the Note series and laptops. That portable computers seemed crazy at the time, but now they're normal. And I've had to clarify every time, this is a different situation. With a lot of the early tech that we saw, first generation technology that people were scared about, it wasn't the concept that people were scared about, it was the execution. So early tech was usually paired alongside a workable, practical concept. And the tech is the problem. The tech was the part that was behind. This time, I don't even necessarily think the tech is behind. I think it's amazing that we can do this. It's the concept that is the issue. So no matter how much time we give it, no matter how much this technology matures, becomes slimmer, becomes better and easier, time will never fix this broken concept. The tech, even if it catches up, we still have a flawed concept to work with. The issue that I have with this Samsung foldable phone is the expectation that this is some sort of hybrid device that could just become both things, tablet and phone, and replace what is in your pocket. That is not practical. It won't happen. But if this is another thing that Samsung is working on, and this is what we get, a tablet that is a tablet that just also folds and is more portable, I'm on board with that. A lot. There's always a chance that if this does see the light of day, that Samsung tries to pitch it as some sort of hybrid device that replaces all your things and goes in your pocket. It could be your phone, your tablet, all those things. If that's the case, I will jump right the fuck off this train. But if this is just what it is just a tablet being a tablet that also folds and is more portable, count me in. This is a way better implementation of this technology. You've heard it. If you pay attention to my words on this show, which I know a lot of you don't, you just hear me say something, you get mad and you leave a comment and you leave. I love the technology. I never question the technology itself. It's amazing. We've been seeing it since 2012 or 2013. It's great. But the execution, the implementation that Samsung gave us as an example was a bad one. It is a bad example of the future. It is not the future. However, there is a chance for this to work in this sort of capacity. So you let me know in the comment section below, is this something you would want? Does this to you seem like a better implementation of this tech? To be clear, I, as a purchaser, would still choose a fixed flat tablet experience, something like the iPad or a Samsung Tab, whatever. It doesn't matter, just a flat experience. I personally wouldn't want this tri-folding thing, but this is a much better implementation, and I'm on board with this. Samsung, I hope you try it. I hope we see it. I want to see it. Let me see it. And that's the show. Hopefully you liked it, you learned something. If you did, hit that like button. If you hate my stupid face now, hit the dislike button. If you're new here, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.